Okay, very, very interesting conversation here. We've been watching and listening and learning, the Dutch love dating marriage series. Today is also coming from Learn Dutch with Bart, and I hope you guys have been learning. For me, it's been a learning process and experience. Very interesting, okay? We've talked about Dutch dating, marriage, relationships, and even their weddings, what it's like. Today we're going to be talking about, are men and women equal in the Netherlands? I've never really thought about it. These people are direct. They say what they mean. They don't sugarcoat. They're very frugal in their spending. But when it comes to equality, what is it like in Netherlands? We're going to be seeing this together. Before we dive into it, I'm okay. Welcome to the channel. It's your first time here. Thank you for stopping by. Like, share, subscribe, turn on post notification bell. If you would like to support the channel, please use the super thanks button. It's very, very active. Also watch my ads, watch to the end, drop your comment, like, share, subscribe. You have the channel that way. Let's quickly see this together.
Probably out of all the places that I live, the most equal. We have the most equality here, and it's refreshing and it's awesome.
Are men and women equal in the Netherlands? Nice to know this, honestly.
From my experience of just living here a year, it appears fairly equal.
The Netherlands is quite progressive, actually.
Environment is better for women in the Netherlands than for women in Poland.
Your gender doesn't matter here. Just you are first a human being.
I think the Netherlands is known generally for a place where there's no bias against people for their race, sex. That's something that the Dutch can be really, really proud of.
People don't have any bias about, if you are a lady worker or you are a man worker, doesn't matter.
Well, I think there is very little discrimination in the Netherlands, and women have, I think, equal all rights and chances.
Nice.
Yeah, for me, I think here that men and women are equal.
I think the Netherlands, the society itself, it's very homogeneous. The differences between men and women are much smaller than the differences that we see in other countries.
And women are really strong. That's also probably an add-on result of women having to pay for their dates.
Dutch men don't give flowers.
Or at least open that door, yeah?
They don't open the doors, they don't help you with the seat.
I like here because men here can do a lot of girl things.
Dutch men are more involved in caring after children and their families than Polish men.
I see like dad and mom, and the dad is holding his baby and the mom is walking without anything, and I was like, wow, this is so beautiful here to see dad with baby. In Syria, most of the time the mother has to carry the child and do everything, and
Here everybody share everything, yeah. I think of the couples is the way it works.
with my boyfriend we share doing the house, preparing the food. I feel more respected here.
Our ex-neighbors, the father, go out with the daughter to paint her nails, to make her hair. It's a girl thing in Brazil, but the father goes with the girl and the mother goes to watch a Star Wars movie with the son. It's a boy program. Nobody judges. It's very common here. It's very nice.
Men and women equally can do the work. Best person for the job should do it.
Here you are more responsible of the well-being of the company, so you have the responsibility. So even you are a woman or a man, you have the same responsibility.
Women here stand a better chance to have the same type of opportunities of a man.
I didn't see quite a lot like a gap or like distance, something between the man and the woman at work.
If woman and man has the same position, earn the same money.
People are certain about salary progress, and there is no difference if it's a woman or man.
I think that the income disparity between males and females probably happens in all places. Here I have found that people are particularly private about their financial means, so I can't answer definitely about that.
I don't think that they really have the same chance, but compared with Germany, here are more women working.
Yeah, where I work, we are half women.
At your job, they try kind of to help you out. You can have flexible schedule. Most of the businesses and organizations, companies, they do try to accommodate women with kids or being pregnant.
Idea around work where you can work part-time, it's normal. In the United States, it's a real cultural divide between women who stay home and women who go to work.
I think the culture doesn't support both partners working full-time.
One of the things that really surprised me a lot was that at the time that I actually was pregnant, I was expecting to give up my job and to dedicate some time to my child, which is something that is obviously good for the first months, but I was not I was never intending to switch to a part-time position only because I became a mother. I felt that there was some kind of cultural resistance about the fact that I still wanted to pursue my career.
I think in upper management there may be a little bit more representation of male colleagues.
I can also realize that in the top positions we don't have many women.
Yeah, that's
true. Just like there's still men overwhelming.
I still feel that the society has not done yet that step to accept that those opportunities can and should be used.
In that 25 years, women have the same chances on the job as men at 31 to 35 years. 6% of women put work part-time versus 30% of men. Half of young fathers have weekly Papa Daddy day off. Women earn 5 to 7% less per hour for... We're not there yet. That's nice, honestly. I think this video was made on International Women's Day, trying to celebrate the women. I think one thing I love here is the fact that men and women are kind of equal when it comes to work. You know, when we talk about feminism, you know, when it comes to workspace, nobody says, oh, because he's a man, he has a family, he has more responsibilities, then he should earn more. I love the fact that whether you're a man or you're a woman, if you deserve it, you earn it, just like what they said, which is very good to hear. I mean, very, very good to hear. I love the fact that, you know, they only said one thing that I think, they say you have to pay for your lunch. Like you go for a date, you have to pay for your lunch. What? I don't know if I want to pay for my lunch myself. You know, that part, like, I was like, my ears went off, like, what? I have to pay for my lunch? You know, that was very interesting to hear. We have so many, I love everything they said, which is most importantly, men and women are like equals, like our partners. Even in the home, there's no male duty or the female duty. Everybody is engaged in the chore, even in the caring of the children. Somebody says you go out and then you see men carrying the baby, and you know, you see the women just walking hands free and all of those things. Those are the things that help and encourage women. You know, it helps them know that, oh, they are seen, they are respected, and it makes women feel a little bit more respected compared to other societies. So yeah, let's go through the comments and see what people have got to say. Someone said, I live in the Netherlands. To hear this from people from other countries makes me happy. My dad and my mom both had a full-time job while growing up. My dad at night and my mom during the day. So I saw them both a lot. Now my dad is working part-time so he can do more fun stuff. It's weird to hear that that's not normal in other countries. I promise you, it's not normal in other countries. In other countries, you don't want to hear the half of it. That's not normal in other countries. And it's so good to hear. I love the lady with the dog. Someone said, anyway, that dog was so random. Didn't expect to see that. Me too. When I saw it, I was like, is that a person? That's a dog. You know. Someone said, this is something that makes me feel proud of my country, the Netherlands that is. I really love this channel. You folks talk so much influential materials, of course. One thing that is worth mentioning is that next to the equality, there's also the discussion of whether men and women actually want the same thing. Being equal doesn't mean you are the same. So there's a bit of stress point between the one hand getting more women into certain jobs, but on the other hand, not all men necessarily wanting to do those jobs. And dodge, by the way, but I think that it's important that women shouldn't be forced to do jobs just so we can put a number on equality. Both men and women should have the same options and opportunities, but I think it would go too far if we started forcing people into jobs or choices they don't actually want to make. That's why I'm against the idea of 50-50 in every job, because some jobs you will have more women and some you will have more men. We just need to make sure that the reason for that difference are a matter of personal choice and not because of lack of opportunity. I get this person's point. it should be equality of opportunity, not equality of outcome. Forcing someone to a job just to get equal outcome. I mean, I agree with this person. I kind of agree with this person. Let's read the last comment and then we'll go. Someone said research in Norway shows that the more the genders have equal opportunities, the more gender specific choices in education and jobs become. Care is a career mostly chosen by women and engineering mostly by men, giving a free choice. So the end of the video, we are not there yet, seems nonsensical to me because we have not defined what we want to be. To me, it should be what we want people to have, a free choice independent of gender. Yes, true equality is not possible because of biological and cultural gender difference, but I believe it will attain. We have attained the highest level of highest level possible in freedom of choice. I agree with this person. Let's know what you think in the comment section anyway. Do well to drop your comments on what you think about this video. Do you think the Netherlands are there yet? I love the fact that men and women are kind of equal, right? There's a level of respect to women and all of those. But let's know what you think, especially if you're from Netherlands, you're not your visiting person, you know, you're a tourist in the country, you live there for a while. Let's know what you think about this particular conversation, because I feel like people have different opinions, okay? I mean, according to the comments. So do well to like, share, subscribe, turn on post notification bell, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.